Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, I want you to give me a thumbs up. I'm just kidding, but we're going to be talking about Workhorse, and I would appreciate a thumbs up, especially if you think I did a good job somewhat. So in this video, we're going to talk about short squeeze. There's a possibility of a short squeeze. There's a huge amount of short interest in Workhorse, and if two scenarios could bring up Workhorse stock quite a bit. Like right now, they have a short position of 19.66 million, but that's actually increased. According to CNBC, they have a short interest of almost 30%. That would put it around 25 million shares, I believe. Or it could be a little less, but I'm guessing around 25 million shares of the company is shorted. That means that there's a lot of big money betting that this stock will tank back down to earth. And that's the dangerous part about, like, that is a good and a negative, because number one, a positive is if shorts get freaked out and cover while the stock price is running, that could cause the stock to skyrocket to the moon, and we could see this stock above $30 in a very, very short amount of time, for two reasons. The reason number one is the tight float on the stock. It has an extremely tight float, and if shorts are right, if shorts are wrong, short squeeze, $30, $35 easily to the upside. After that, shorts will come back and they'll try to reshort it and bring the stock price back down. And that's it. If the cycle keeps going and going and going, Workhorse can easily be worth $100 in the future if Workhorse continues to execute and shorts just keep betting against it. There'll be a huge transfer of wealth between between big money, between short sellers and bulls. Essentially, big money bulls, or small money, big money, whatever, bulls, people who hold it long term. So yeah, short sellers can either are scary because they can bring down the stock price, and they benefit big time if the stock price goes down. But the positive for us is short squeeze. So, and then another reason why I'm not, like, I find that Workhorse is safe is because of Cathie Wood. She keeps increasing her position in Workhorse. This is like an investment portfolio. This is probably not up to date, but I believe that Workhorse is on here. And like, it at the beginning it was a very speculative play, but over time it's been increasing in value, the amount of shares. So obviously Cathie Wood is buying Workhorse stock at $15. So 15, 16, 17 bucks. No idea what price she bought it at, or her firm bought it at, but obviously it's not at $2 or $3. So if the stock price crashes back down to $2 or $3, Cathie Wood is only going to buy more. Why? Because unless there is some traumatic fundamental changes within the company, if the stock price crashed back to $2 and there's an actual reason behind why it's back down there, then she might not buy more and maybe even sell off the position at a loss. I don't know at the end of the day, but I'm just thinking that unless there's some kind of major catalyst, like, I don't know, like the USPS deal didn't get approved, and the stock tanks back to $2 or $3, that is a possibility, right? Then shorts would definitely win if someone else gets the contract and Workhorse didn't. But then there's another catalyst that I also think that prevent Workhorse stock from crashing too much is Diamond Peak Holdings. I really believe in this company, and I think that this thing can be easily worth a $10 billion company in the future, especially if they can execute. I don't know if short term it'll be worth $10 billion, but I believe that one day in the future, 2 to 3 years down the road, maybe even 5 years down the road, I think Lloydstown Motors can be worth a $10 billion company. Right now, after this gets executed, the company would be worth roughly $1.7 billion, and Workhorse owns 10% of that on a non-dilutive base. So if Diamond Peak Holdings, if Lloydstown Motors stock goes to $10 billion, then Workhorse stock will, Workhorse on their balance sheet as a long-term investment, they would have $1 billion on the balance sheet. That would be pretty awesome for Workhorse. So, and then $10 billion might be small change. I think like Diamond Peak Holding can easily be worth $20 or $30 billion if they really execute right. But that's if they can execute right. GM is there to help them, right? So I mean, it's just really hard not to bet against Lloydstown Motor. But yeah, so another company, like the reason why I'm cautious on Workhorse is because if you remember this company, it just kept crashing and crashing. And then Kathy Wood saw this company, looked at it, and was like, oh, hey, this is an interesting company. And then she bought up stock, and over time, the stock price recovered. So if you bought, like, I remember talking about this when it crashed, and I thought it was a good buying opportunity. If I bought and I held, I would have been up 250%, which is pretty damn good. Pretty good. So I'm just saying that Kathy Wood sees something in Workhorse that, short sellers apparently don't. And that's the reason why she's betting, she's the bull, and there's a ton of bears because they don't see Workhorse. They think Workhorse is overvalued, short sellers at the moment. So, will it crash? I don't know. It could go either way. Workhorse could be like an AMD. Like AMD went from $2 all the way up to $13, $14, $15. And then it floated sideways for almost a year before it rallied all the way up to $32. And now it's at $85. Can you imagine $85? Imagine buying this thing at $2 and managing to hold on. Like I bought it at $2. I'm just so pissed off about that. Like I wish I just held on, or at least some shares. Like I'd be happy if I had like 10,000 shares at $2. Just kept a little bit long term, and then but I didn't. I sold, and now I'm kicking myself. So sucks to be me, but that's that's reality. Tesla 10 years ago was $20. So, and now it's $1,500. Stocks are unpredictable and anything can happen. So could Workhorse one day be a Tesla? I highly doubt it, but it's you can't take that possibility out. You just can't. They could pull off some kind of miracle and be worth as much as a Tesla one day in the future, maybe. Right now, I don't see that vision, but you never know. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.